Brought to you by Penguin.
Secrets of the Icewomen by Isabelle Hof and Laura Hof. Read by the authors and Kirsten Potter.
We want to dedicate this book to our mother. Without the journey and the lessons learned from her passing, this book would never exist.
Introduction. On a cold winter morning in 2020, Storm Dennis was in full force, sweeping over the Netherlands. While many chose to stay cozy indoors, wrapped in warm clothes and woolen socks, we had other plans. It was barely 9 a.m., and surrounded by sheets of rain and howling wind, we took our very first dip with the newly founded Icewomen community, a group we started to empower more women to experience the unique-to-women benefits of cold water dipping. In Dutch, we have a saying, weather or no weather, which means that no matter what's going on outside, we keep going. And that's what we did. Somehow, the discomfort of that day, with the storm wreaking havoc around us, allowed the cold to bring us even more serenity. Surrounded by other strong, resilient women, we became the eye of the storm. From that day on, the winter and autumn seasons became our favorite time to come together. Our gatherings are always filled with positivity, serenity, and, of course, a sense of accomplishment and excitement afterward. Since that day, the Icewomen community has grown not just in the Netherlands, but across the world. From the U.S. to Spain to Guatemala, as more women began gathering to unite in their shared love of the cold. It's the thousands of women entering our Wim Hof Method, WHM workshops, travels, retreats, and Icewomen gatherings, and even becoming WHM instructors, whom we first want to thank, because all of the questions they asked over the years showed us this book was necessary. Questions like, where do I find more information about the method and female-specific health conditions? Can I use the method to support me through menstrual cycles, pregnancy, or menopause? Do breathwork and the cold affect women and men differently? So many great questions. We have tried to answer as many as we could over the years, sharing anecdotes and observations while we continue to push more research on the impacts of the WHM on women specifically. Now, this book gives us a chance to address all of the questions in one place, and to give the women in our community and beyond a place to start establishing a female-centered approach to the method. This book contains information about the WHM in relation to women, and we share tips and techniques that are especially important for women. Women face an incredible burden of stress, and our hormones fluctuate each month and throughout our lives, affecting our bodies, physiology, and even brain structure. These changes influence our body temperature regulation, how warm or cold we feel, and our breathing rhythms. This makes it not just beneficial, but critical to approach women's health and wellness and the way they practice the WHM with an approach that addresses the mysterious and incredible variation within us. In this book, we'll dive deep into female physiology and the 3 pillars of the WHM: cold, breath, and mindset, before getting into the specific benefits that the WHM offers for women, as we've seen through both research and our firsthand experience. Then we'll take you through a 30-day Icewoman challenge to introduce you to the WHM in a way that is digestible, manageable, and easy to implement at home. To deepen your understanding of the exact practice of the Wim Hof Method, we always recommend a WHM workshop. Before we dive in, a word on safety. Challenging yourself is a fundamental part of the Wim Hof Method, but it's important to know your limits and always prioritize safety. Always practice the WHM breathing exercises sitting or lying down in a safe environment. The Wim Hof Method breathing can affect motor control and, in rare cases, lead to loss of consciousness. This is why we always communicate.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?